On arrival at the site, the driver checks in with the appointed person or site representative, and the statutory paperwork and method statement are presented. He will then confirm where the loading is to take place and inspect the area to determine the suitability of the ground. He will also check for overhead obstructions and any additional hazards. If any deviations to the method statement are found, he will complete a pre-task assessment sheet to ensure the lift is still conducted safely. The driver then positions the vehicle using a banksman if any reversing is required. Cones are used to mark out a safe perimeter if required, and all personnel will be informed to stand clear of the area. The driver's role now changes to lorry loader operator, and he begins setting up the lorry loader. First, he extends each outrigger in turn before placing a pad below each outrigger leg and raising the lorry to a horizontal position. The lorry loader remote control unit is now used to extend and lower the crane so that he can attach the 4 lifting chains to the crane hook. The operator then manoeuvres the crane to the first corner of the accommodation unit. Here he attaches the first lifting chain hook to one end of a web lifting sling. The other end of the sling is secured to the low-level lifting point at the base corner of the accommodation unit with a D-shackle. This process is repeated for the remaining 3 corners in turn, before a guy rope is attached to one corner of the unit. Once all 4 corners of the accommodation unit are securely attached, the operator positions the crane so the lifting hook is over the centre of the accommodation unit, ensuring none of the slings are twisted. Prior to loading, he will then raise the crane to take the weight and perform a test lift to ensure there are no issues with the operation. Once the operator is satisfied that there are no issues with the operation, the accommodation unit is then lifted to the required height and slewed over the lorry bed. The guy rope is used to control movement and guide the unit as it is lowered carefully into position. The operator will check for even load distribution and reposition if required. With the lifting operation complete, the operator will lower the crane so the lifting tackle can be removed from the bottom corner of the accommodation unit. The slings and chains are then removed from the hook, and they and the lorry loader are stowed away. The outriggers will then be raised and retracted in turn, and the pads returned to their stowage compartments. With the lift completed, the operator will now secure the load to the lorry bed and attach warning decals and a lighting board prior to leaving site.